Hey, what's up guys? Alan here with EatSleepTrade.net. Gonna bring you guys the watch list for the week of March 9th, 2015. I hope everybody's having a good weekend and getting a good break. Had a great week the first week of March and gonna look to carry over that success. So stay tuned for just a second. We will be right back and get into this watch list. Alright guys, welcome back. First up on the list is going to be PTX. This one was a great call from our last week and the week before watch list. We were able to trade it from just above $9 here on this day. Sold right around here in the 1090s, upper 1080s. Able to buy back in again here in the high 1090s and able to sell out on Thursday in the above 1150 area. So two really good trades that we were able to hold for a couple days apiece. And now, in my opinion, this chart's just a little bit too overextended for me to look to buy into it. I really want to see a pullback on this and some consolidation. The RSI is still very overbought, and that I think needs a chance to cool off before we can start putting new highs in. On the other hand, we did break to new 52-week highs, which might start to attract more attention to this, as well as the positive earnings report that was released last week or the week before as well. But that doesn't mean that we can't buy this sometime during the week if we do see some strength and are able to get a buy in an area that'll give us a decent risk, nothing too major. If we see green coming in on Monday, we may be able to take a position in there with a stop around this 1150 or just below that 1150 area for a chance to break up into the $12 or $13 range, which is the price target from a couple of analysts. So coming in on Monday, really want to see this thing kind of cool off, pull back, and consolidate. As you could see from last week, though, the pullbacks and consolidations can be very small on this, and you want to be able to be ready to take advantage of any type of momentum that might start pouring into this like we saw on Wednesday. All right, next up on the list is going to be PETS. And I like the chart on this one here. We're coming off of nice lows, and we want to see it hold above this $15 range. We've tested it 3 times now, right here, as well as here. Had a nice huge breakout a couple of weeks ago and have been on the pullback since that breakout. We're coming down, catching up to our 50 period moving average, as well as catching up to this uptrend that we have been on since this previous low all the way down here, and want to see this thing hold 15, take a ride on the uptrend, break out of this pullback, and make that run higher back up to this 1640 area. So we're going to keep this on the list next week and see if we hold above that 15 area and start getting a push back up to these 1640s and continue this uptrend to our next breakout. Next up on the list is TESO. Coming off bottom here, this is a oil stock, so it has to do with oil, whether it's production or storage or whatever. But we're coming off of lows like pretty much everything else in the oil category. And you could see a nice bounce here, put in a higher low, a nice rip up to this $12 range, running into the 50 period, and has since pulled back and kind of started to round back up now. And if we zoom in down here, we've got this nice uptrend forming with the higher lows, as well as a nice engulfing candle off big volume right here on Friday. So if oil can show a little bit of strength and recover up into the off the 49s up into the 50, back into that $50 range, we could really see this thing start heading back up. And our trade on this would just be something from $11 and try to get back up to this $12 range. So you got $1 per share there of something that could happen with 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7 days, as well as our risk being predetermined by the previous lows down here around 1025, 1026. Next up on the list is going to be BLT. All right, taking a look at BLT here. We're coming off of our uptrend here. Just broke above our 50 period simple moving average, and we're looking for a close above this 1670 range in the top of this little consolidation area, where it's been rejected pretty much every day since that last break higher here. So we're really looking for strength if we can get something above that 1670s to start a position with our risk coming around the 1650 to 1655 area. We want to see it hold this channel and consolidation area and wait for that break higher and try to get a good risk to reward setup heading to that heading to this 1750 area up here. Next up on the list is BLDR. So BLDR has a nice engulfing candle that came in on Friday with a decent amount of volume. It's a good sign here that we might be ready to come off of this bottom and start heading back up, possibly putting in a higher low than our previous low here, and possibly an opportunity at setting a new high above this $7 range as well. If we did take a position in this on Monday, our risk is clearly going to be at Friday's low, and we're going to be our target area is going to be up here at the $7 area. With strength on coming in on Monday, could be a good opportunity to start into this with that engulfing and volume that came in on Friday. If we do get that, we could see the cross of the 50-day above the 200-day to show us a little bit more strength and give us momentum pushing back up to that $7 area. Next up on the list is going to be TWI. So TWI is coming off of 52-week lows down here around that $9 area, $8.90 area. We had a nice large candle on February 26th here, which was a nice break up to that 1025 area. Came back down a little bit into the close, but still good volume and a nice move up. And we've been consolidating since we had that break higher. And what we want to see is this consolidation keep holding above this 960 lows and break out of this 1025 area into new highs. We got an engulfing candle that came on Friday with a fair amount of volume as well. So if we can see a break above this 1025 area, could be a chance to start a position anticipating a run back up to this 1120 area. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos. Also, check out the website, eatsleeptrade.net. From there, you can follow me on Twitter, as well as check out the forums to stay up to date on all the stocks that we're watching and trading. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the chart updates throughout the week.